welcome everyone to the channel. I am your host, SWBrainGames, and I am a Fortnite, Apex Legends, Skyrim, DayZ, and Summer's War mobile player. I'm here to help you out with your challenges, so if you need my help, don't feel free to check out my guides, alright? I'll see you all later. Wait for the countdown. Welcome everyone, SWBrainGames here, and we are doing the results of last night's Smackdown. Smackdown for 10/9/2020, and of course this was also draft night. So show you this October 9th, and then the next one is going to be just in a couple of days on the 12th. So, of course, today's the 10th, so we got, what, 2 days left? So we're going to finally get to show you, like, the full results on this. So, Big E defeated Sheamus, which was probably the highlight of the night. Jeff Hardy and Matt Riddle won their match, and then Lars Sullivan came and destroyed everybody except for John Morrison, so on, and then of course the first thing that was first though was the draft itself. So basically, McIntyre and Roman they stay in their McIntyre, Roman, and Asuka, they all kind of stay in their same area, and of course you had a couple moves to Smackdown here and there. This match was definitely the highlight of the match. Big E was banged up, bruised up, and all messed up and stuff. So I'm just kind of showing it in two different places, from Smackdown and then Team Awesome. So you'll definitely kind of see it as a kind of a repeat and stuff. But yeah. So basically, after this match, this was the first match, and then Jey Uso was coming out, wanting to talk, the Roman about the special stipulation and stuff, and then he made this first ever I Quit match inside Hell in a Cell. So there's two matches in one: I Quit and Hell in a Cell. So yeah. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. It'll be pretty interesting, and then basically after all this happened, then we had the second round. They had AJ Styles going to Raw, Sasha Banks staying, and then Naomi going to Raw, Belair going to SmackDown. And then Baszler and Jack staying on Raw. And then of course, like I said, basically after this, then you had Jeff Hardy, and Matt Riddle versus Miz and Morrison, and then of course Jeff Hardy and Riddle won, and then Lars Sullivan came out and destroyed everybody. And then we had another draft. So Ricochet decided to stay on Raw. Jey Uso is staying on SmackDown. Mandy Rose staying on Raw, and then Rey Mysterio and Dominic got drafted. So basically, everybody that is involved in the whole Mysterio family, even Murphy, actually went to SmackDown. So, yeah. So anyways, we got Sasha Banks and Bayley, and of course, pretty much what happened. Everybody predicted it, that she would get herself disqualified, and then she did, and then now most likely it's going to take place at Hell in a Cell. All right. Now, technically, this was kind of like the getting ready for the main event part, that Kevin Owens versus The Fiend, which was, I'd say, the second highlight of the night. But the biggest jaw dropper of them all, and it's something that's kind of been expected for a long time, but at least it didn't lead to, them actually splitting up in a bad way or anything. But so after Kofi and Xavier Woods came back, they got word that they were going to be challenging Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and then they won, and then the draft happened as soon as they won, and then Big E stayed on SmackDown while Kofi and Xavier got drafted to Raw. So yeah. So basically, the New Day has been split, but technically, it's only it's only a quarter split because there's still two members of the New Day. So the New Day is still a thing. It's just not three members. So they'll have to probably change up their theme and stuff because, But of course, this was the round 4 here. And of course, Dana Brooke, and then so none of these ones, most of them were just stays and stuff, except for Kofi and Xavier, and then the whole split up, and then this whole thing with Otis right here, and then Sasha Banks challenges Bayley inside Hell in a Cell for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and then the New Day will they will have one last match. They'll have one last match and stuff on SmackDown. Anyways, so of course the Fiend ended up destroying Kevin Owens, but it was actually a pretty dang good match. It's pretty good, and because Kevin Owens literally gave him everything he had. And then of course this one was on the WWE Network thing, the thing called Talkin' Smack. So there was a 5th round, and so Carrillo stays on Raw. And then Murphy went to SmackDown. That Gurick or whatever goes on Raw. Kalisto stays on SmackDown. So that means that the Lucha House Party could be taken out, and then Tucker moves to Raw, so it destroys Heavy Machinery, so they're no longer a tag team. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all later. Bye.